What's going on, y'all? Hunter Povlsen here, go by Hunna. I'm gonna take this time to explain how I found LockedIn and what LockedIn means to me. So LockedIn came into my life beginning of COVID, right? So we all get sent home. It's my second year of JUCO football, and at this point in my life, I'm just looking for work. I had a goal. I'm gonna leave COVID a different player than I was walking into COVID, right? I was gonna take the opportunity of that time, take advantage of it, and really just separate from my competition. And so, I see LockedInQb on Instagram, right? And at this point, about 200, 300 followers. And I just DM, hey, like, look at my mechanics, because at that point, I don't even know what my mechanics are, really, And, he starts talking about this lean right stuff and this sidearm stuff, right? And that's a big no-no in the QB community. But, I just did it one time, throwing around, and like a couple days after that, and it felt good, and the ball was spinning a different way, and that's when things started to roll for me. And so we start shooting the shit a little bit through Instagram DM, and I start to learn about this Austin Carter Samuels guy, and good playing career, but a more impressive coaching career for how young he was. And I start to look at how high in the totem pole he was and how young he was compared to everyone else in his position, like around the country. And, I start to think, why did this dude leave college football? Long story short, I end up staying out there in the Bay for a couple nights, and, we're learning football stuff and everything, but what really hit me was when we would go home and we're sitting on his couch and we're talking about things that matter. Now, what I mean by that is we talk about who loves us and who doesn't love us. Who's got our best interest at heart and who doesn't. Who should and who shouldn't, right? Where should we put our energy into? Where shouldn't we put our energy into? Things that matter in life. And that's when it realized and it clicked for me, when the fireworks went off, this is what I want to do with my life. I want to be on this other side of this. And, so that's really how I discovered LockedIn and how LockedIn became part of my life. And, one thing leads to another and we end up at our position. What LockedIn means to me, simple, get better forever, right? I like to compare it to the Mamba mentality, right, from Kobe. It's this everlasting, non-stop chase. It's a sprint that doesn't end. It's a sprint with no finish line, right? This isn't a marathon. This is a sprint with no finish line. Because if you take your time in that marathon, someone's going to pass you. And that's going to be us, right? That's going to be us. That's going to be LockedInQb, passing everyone up. But, yeah, man, that's what LockedIn